catch up. That's the whole show.
Shoot.
Good morning, San Antonio and the surrounding areas. You know who you are. Just in case you forgot, do you happen to know?
Oh, is it when I have to name?
Yes,
like,
yes.
All the border towns. Here we go. Del Rio, Eagle Pass, Laredo, Brownsville, El Paso, Edinburgh.
We're all over the place. We're all over the place. Maite Ruiz is my special co-host this morning, everybody. Welcome back, my friend. How are you?
Oh, I never get to see you.
It's been a long moment. I mean, now, you know, when Maite's here, we know one thing for sure. It's either spring break, Christmas vacation, or summer.
That's right. That's right. So you can catch me.
So we look forward to those times so we can have you come in, and we love having you we love when you come fill in.
I love being
it's
here.
Like you're awesome. You got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, again, happy summer to you.
Yes, thank you.
You know, you're now available. You're gonna be doing some stuff. I mean, how was your school year, by the way?
It went by pretty fast.
I'm sorry, what did I say? Now I'm available. No, Maite's available. Well, you know,
yes,
yeah. Yes, you know what? We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that in a little bit, yeah.
We're looking for a sponsor, folks.
We're looking for several sponsors.
If there's a pedicure sponsor out there, let us know.
Yep.
Let us know.
I'll send you my
no
cash
shame
app.
in the game.
No.
For this one or this one over here. So
pedicures are expensive, Cleto.
I know. You ain't got to tell me. I just found out right now what I was paying.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, oh man, I didn't know that. I'm like, no wonder my wife, I went to go with her to get her nails done. She gets them done at Lux Nails or something.
I don't know, but that color she's
Lux
got
Nail
is
Bar.
awesome. What was it, Carnation? Right, Carnation Pink?
Yeah,
oh,
it's Macreta Small.
Beautiful.
Lux Nails. And this dude, what's his name? Charlie or Hank or what's his name? Andrew. Yeah, Andrew.
Is he Korean?
He's like Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, yeah.
No, it's Vietnamese.
Okay.
So he owns like the whole shop, right?
Uh-huh.
But this dude's got like, I mean, it looks like this. It's got like chairs all the way lined up all the way around. The massage chairs. He's got a bar in there. He's got like a chef.
Oh yeah.
He's got like a caterer. He's got like, you know,
and it's
all
included.
kinds of stuff.
It's
all included. Well, yeah, you're paying $500 for get your nails done. You might as well get, you know, mariachis. I mean,
right?
But these are mariachis but they sing in Vietnamese.
Oh
no, I'm just kidding. No, they don't.
You know what I've tried to do? I try to do like the Google Translate.
Oh yeah.
To see if I can catch what they're saying. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. The only time I caught, there says something about meow, and I'm like, meow. I go, let me guess, you're talking about a cat. They're like, yeah, cat, meow. And I'm like, I learned a word today. But other than that, I can't catch what they're saying.
My wife, I was sitting next to her, and they said the same thing. They said meow, and I go, meow like a cat. And they go, no, meows, you, meows. Meows.
What is that meows?
Yeah, I was like, no. I go, oh, she's Spanish. Okay, got you.
All right. They go, wakala. And I'm like, wakala? No, what color? Oh. Wakala. I love it. Come on, wakala. Okay, wakala. What color? Oh, white?
Oh, thank you, folks. This is the last time you're going to see our show. Thank you, Maite, for getting us canceled through all the Vietnamese community. And just thank you.
Awesome.
Lux Nails has now turned us off right now, just right where they're at. And
I go to Lucky Nail.
Lucky Nail.
I think it's Lucky Nail. Lucky Nail. Just one.
Just one.
Angela.
Like Angela Johnson. Just
no,
one
I actually think it says Lucky Nails. I got to check now.
Where's that at?
Over there, Highway 90.
Highway 90?
Yeah. I have to like go around.
You have like your own guy. I mean,
yeah, Benny. Oh, Benny he's the older gentleman there.
Okay.
He gives the best massages. Oh my goodness. Forget the massage chair.
So
like, Benny, do what you do.
He just hired a masseuse that does massages while you're getting your nails done. I was sitting there, and he gave me a drink. He gave me he gave me a soda or something. He gave my wife some wine or whatever. And my wife's standing, and she's over there getting like, the lady's got her elbow in her back and getting out some knots. And I'm like, hey, what about over here?
Right.
You know, I'm a little tense, a little tight.
I just I hate when the massager goes into the shimmy. I turn that thing off. That thing is so embarrassing. Everything shimmies. I'm like, no thanks. No, off.
She's like,
as soon as it starts to like shimmy, you're like, oh no, off. No, thank you.
Would you like some wine? Yeah, I like the wine.
You're trying to drink your drink, and you're like.
My wife doesn't even get on the chair. She doesn't get on the massage chair.
No.
Do you get on the massage chair?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? When you get your feet? Oh, they do her feet. Okay.
Yeah.
So Maite was talking about, now that we're on the subject, she was talking about, I saw, you know, I keep up with her on social media, and she's very brave, and she posts where she gets her manicured, her pedicures, on the show, and she's there showing her patas and everything, and all of a sudden she'll get like 500 dudes like, oh hey, you know. Pretty feet. All
they get in my DMs. They're like, nice patitas.
So she's like, I go.
And then I send them the menu from Lucky Nail. And I'm like, pick the pedicure. You can pick the color too. What color?
So she tells me right before we go on, she goes, I go, well, you just got your toes done, because I saw it. She goes, oh no, that's an old one. I'm just fishing to get a sponsor. Yeah.
I'm wearing my boots. I took Cleto, why am I tall today?
Yeah, I'm wearing my boots.
I'm wearing my boots, and I'll be wearing my chanclas, but some of them are colored, some of them are not. Like, yeah, no. And it has that gel, so you can't really like paint over it. So I'm like, ooh, yep.
My wife one time, she you know, she works. She keeps her nails done. Mm-hmm. Really nice all the time, and she's got a certain color that she likes. She's got this really nice blue.
Oh, the blues are nice.
It's a really dark blue, but it's like, it looks black. Ooh. But when you go in the light, it looks blue.
Ooh, like metallic.
It's kind of like that, and I mean, but she puts the extra shellac and lilac and lilac and all that stuff. You know, she puts all that in there, and I was like, but one time she comes. And she goes and she goes, what do you think? And she shows me her feet, and they're like all different color, like chip here. Oh, yeah. And barely, she goes, you like that? You like that? And I go, wow, babe, we might want to get them bad boys done. And she goes, yeah, we want to get those done. Mm-hmm. She's like, so chop, let's go.
I would actually do that on purpose. If I had a significant other, I would wear my toes out like that on purpose. I was like, oh, you're embarrassed? Okay, well, let's go get them done, sweetheart.
There is a guy out there that, I kid you not, would definitely pay for your pedicure.
Usually.
No, there is a guy out there that I know. And believe me, Maite, when I say this man would drink your bathwater.
Do I know this said person?
You do know this person.
I think he's already drank my bathwater. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know who it is. Not only that, but this man is willing to put your face on his back.
Oh my goodness, okay. Oh my goodness, yes. He hasn't done it, right?
You made the Mount Rushmore of my brother's back. Yeah, he's a big fan of Maite's. And
Anthony, are you watching? Good morning. We're trying to put you on the spot.
Yeah, Anthony, if you like, I don't know if you ever seen Maite's feet, but they're on her post. On her post.
I have the Cinderella feet.
How many like weirdo guys like seriously DM you on that?
Too many.
Really?
Too many.
You know, April has that same problem.
I know, it's funny.
It has that same problem. She
puts on her running shoes. Like, taking them off.
She takes them off, and she's like, and then everybody comes at her. I'm like, oh my god! And she like, I have to think she does this on purpose, because like, eat your heart out, fellas. Eat your heart out, fellas.
I definitely do it on purpose. Their feet, like
I mean,
like everybody has their own fetish. Like everybody has like feet or hair or whatever. Mine is eyebrows. Eyebrows.
Really?
I have a thing for eyebrows. Like, man, if they're thick and bushy, man.
Never heard that before.
Yes, eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to be like all like Yes, and just combing
Really,
their eyebrows
Maite?
and putting them to sleep. Yes, I love eyebrows. If it's not eyebrows, the second thing is the voice. If they have that bass voice.
My wife's got that thing for voice. Yeah, she likes the radio voice.
Oh my goodness. Isn't it very, very bassy?
We heard Barry White the other day.
Very White. Yes.
Secret Garden. Yeah.
Who's the other one? Oh my God, he's a country singer. Oh my goodness, it's at the tip of my tongue.
Hold on, Maite.
Yeah, it's one of those where you don't mind.
Hold on.
When you hear that song come on, you sit on that.
When the
speaker.
sun goes down.
No, not that
on
one.
my side of town.
Not Brooks and Dunn.
Oh, okay, that's Brooks and
It's
Dunn.
somebody else. The one talking about turning the lights down low.
Oh yeah. I don't.
Say it, Cleto.
Turn the Oh, what's that one, baby? Yeah. Come on, baby, turn the lights down low.
Yes.
They'd love to make you
turn that stereo up and you let those seats do the work. Yep, he's got the bass.
That guy's got the bass. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, eyebrows and the low voice.
Well, let me tell you something, Maite. No, never mind.
Yeah, you sound like Mickey Mouse.
I sound more like Mickey Mouse than anything else.
I'm ghosting you.
I don't have the voice, and I don't. It's like the eyebrows. They do get away from me from time to time. I'm not gonna lie. My eyebrows do get away. Right, babe? My wife's like, damn. My wife was like, dang. Man, poking me in the eyes.
Eyebrows are awesome. Especially like kind of not so much of a unibrow. If not, I'll fix it. I'll separate the eyebrows for you. You'll be okay. But yeah.
Wakala.
Wakala.
Oh man, that's funny. Now let me ask you this, Maite. Are you still on the single side?
I am still on the single side.
So now, what is let me ask you this: what is your ideal man besides the voice and the eyebrows? What would it, besides and having a job? I'm assuming.
I don't know. There's a lot to it, honestly.
Okay.
There's a lot to it. It's for me, it's more of the vibe.
Okay.
Okay. I don't care what he does or like his education level or anything like that. It's more of a vibe. If I'm gonna sound like I have daddy issues. If you are a caregiver and you're very, you're kid friendly, because I have kids. If you can't hear them.
Yeah. The boys are here, by the way.
Yeah, my boys got dragged out this morning.
Zeke? No, what is it? Not Zeke. Is it? What is it?
Easy.
Is it Easy?
But no, he's cool now. He's in high school, so he's Zeke.
No more Easy.
No more Easy. I call him Easy.
I like Easy.
I know, me too. And he gets all like.
Every time I think of Easy, I think of Sons of not Anarchy. What's the other one? The Mexican one.
Yes.
Aztec. No, Mazlana. What was it?
Yes.
What was it?
Man, I got fired. I can't think.
What is that?
With
Mayans.
Yes, the Mayans.
The Mayans.
Yeah.
I saw that whole. Did you see that series?
I love the Mayans.
Man, that was good. I thought Sons of Anarchy was really good, but man, I saw Mayans and I was like, this.
I would have loved to be casted in that. I could ride my motorcycle and shoot.
Man,
heck yeah.
They turned. Josh Turner.
Yes, the bassy voice. Women, trust me.
Leo Garza said,
of course,
Josh
Leo
Turner.
would know that.
Leo Garza would know
yes,
that.
Leo,
again, my brother Leo is he's watching, he's tuning in, and make sure to watch him on the what is it, the Cruising Oldies that he has.
I don't even know, Leo.
He has a channel.
Put it on there, Leo.
Yeah, Leo, put your show on here. I want to make sure to support you as well.
Yeah.
Brother Leo's been a big, I got a chance to, I want to talk about him in a little bit. I want to remind me when we come back from break, because I want to talk about this. It's something I want to bring up.
Okay.
But he knows his stuff too. He knows his music.
Yeah, so. He pops up on my Facebook every now and then.
Yeah, Josh Turner. Josh Turner. That's it. I mean, I love that song. I almost did that song.
Oh wait, I'm out of real quick. Sorry,
I'm
back.
Come back over here.
I'm back.
I almost did that song for lip sync.
Oh my goodness.
For Humor for Heroes.
Oh.
But I went with Lenny Kravitz.
That was good too, though.
I did. Well, you saw me. You were there.
Yes.
Remember, I had the wig and I had the leather pants.
He didn't even look like himself.
No, I did not. I looked nothing like.
Trust me, I got a lot of people like, who are you on a date with? I'm like, guys, seriously, it's Cleto. It's Cleto. Roxy Chung was like, who's that man? And I'm like, Roxy, it's Cleto. She's like, no way. I was like, yep, it's Cleto, dude.
And then my family's like, why are you dressed like Kenny G? I'm like,
Kenny G.
Kenny G, I'm Lenny Kravitz. And they go, oh, you look more like Kenny G.
Kenny G just has crazy curly hair,
I said,
right?
when does Kenny G ever wear glasses? And I go, when does Kenny G ever have this hair?
Yeah.
You know, but
that's
anyway.
a good wig, though. That's a good wig.
It's a Party City wig. I was like,
that's a good
not
wig.
too bad. All right, let's do a roll call. Maite, you want to help me with that?
Let me get in there.
I think she's got it right here.
Yeah, I do.
So Maite, if you're just tuning in, she is off for the summer. She's filling in for our very own Vanessa, who actually got a job, and she's now working hard for the money like Donna Summer. And Maite is not kind enough to fill in for us today.
I'm the rental co-host.
Yeah, we're glad to have her. And it's so funny because she was like, hey, you're at Mi Familia on Wednesday. And I go, Maite, yes, I am. And might be needing the co-host there. So we're kind of, excited to have her here.
Let's see. All right, Michael Flores. They have the translation earpieces. I know.
Michael Flores.
I don't want to know what they say that bad. Leo Garza, of course. Good morning, beautiful people.
Good morning, Leo.
Of course, Michael's over here laughing at us with the wakala. Valerie Romo, of course. Good morning, Valerie.
Good morning, Valerie.
Rocky Lopez, morning.
Good morning, Rocky.
Joe Spurs Jimenez, good morning.
Joe Spurs, haven't seen that one in a while.
He's been having some fun.
Has he?
Yeah.
I have not been keeping up with Joe, and it's been a while.
Oh, yeah. He's got a special someone looking at him.
Okay.
Mr. Joe Spurs.
It's those mariachis.
I'm watching from the behind the
mariachis kicking in.
Yep. And then Leo lets us know it's Josh Turner. Pepe's in the house.
Pepe in the house.
Must have a nice smile with pretty lips.
Pepe
and
is he was the Jenga king for 1 minute.
Really? That was funny. That was hilarious. I'm like, what are you doing? Because he was in there hitting the blocks like this.
Yeah.
Like a little woodpecker.
Well, that's where I got it from. I was like, I'm copying him.
And then Michael goes in there and just like, dunk.
Oh, I know. You know who was worse?
Who?
Sylvia.
Oh my goodness.
Sylvia was worse. She made it look like nothing. Oh, anyway.
What happened? Is that it? No. There's more. Josh Turner.
Gina Francis said the Mayans. Yes. The Mayans.
How come you see more than I do? Do I need to get back on and get back in?
See, she has Boost as well. Good morning, Danny Hernandez.
Let's see. Who else is on here? That's it. That's all I see.
That's it?
I have no friends.
Old school jams, Leo Garza said.
The internet radio.
Internet radio.
No.
Gina Francis. Yeah, Gina Francis really loved the fact that I had both co-hosts, Vanessa and Margaret on Monday.
Yeah.
And but she likes when all the different co-hosts comes on here.
Yeah, it's fun.
So it's like it's pretty neat.
It's because we all have like these different personalities.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's like you're the first one that's ever asked for a sponsor for her toes to get done on here. I'm gonna be honest with you, might say. Now, you
don't want to sponsor my boys for the summer? That's okay too.
That's right. She'll take any kind of sponsor. We're like a wedding right now.
These teenage boys can eat.
You ain't got to tell me. Brad Smith. Wait, Brad Smith from City Base. Brad Smith is watching. Nah. Now you know you got Leo Garza and Brad Smith on here.
Good morning, Brad.
Now it's a party.
I love Brad.
Now it's a party.
Brad is one of our biggest supporters.
Brad is the man. He never watches. He's always busy. He's always working. He's always doing stuff. But it's summertime. He said, you know what? I'm going to let my hair down, and it's about to right here. But he's here, and that's all that matters. So, you know what? And on that note, Brad. Hello, Brad. Glad to see you on here. Again, City Base Cinema, guys. We got to do karaoke. Did you ever do karaoke with us?
I didn't.
Oh, man.
I didn't.
We would do karaoke. He always did the Pearl Jam version of Aware, My Baby B. He did that one, and knocked it out of the park.
Brad, you're awesome.
Me and Roman did Take It on the Run.
Yeah. He said, let's do karaoke. Let's
do it again.
Let's do this.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And do we have City Base commercial right now, babe? Are we going to show that later? Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back, guys. More Maite Ruiz. Wakala. All right, don't go anywhere.
Feeling a little lost? That's okay. At Alamo Teas, our friendly team's here to guide you from the start. This is where the magic happens, with our high-tech embroidery machines and one confused man wondering what button not to push. From polos to hats, we do it all. We run out of a 35,000 square foot facility right here in San Antonio with automatic screen printing machines built to handle large orders fast. Our crew prints, cures, and quality checks every shirt by hand. He jumped in to help, but I think mostly it was to feel included. And it's not just apparel. We've got thousands of promotional items, from cups, gloves, and even a WWE-style belt. We're thinking of giving one to Cleto for undefeated punchlines.
Do you have this in a small?
At Alamo Teas, we're local, experienced, and a little goofy, but serious about your brand. Let's create something worth wearing. Alamo Teas, custom apparel, real people, big results.
It's that time of year again. Time to review, enroll, and ask questions about your health insurance. AHIA is here to help you navigate all your options stress-free.
Look, I'm no insurance expert, but I do know one thing. If you're calling your cousin Chewy for insurance advice, you're doing it all wrong.
AHIA is dedicated to serving San Antonio with personalized care. Contact them. Local service, real people, trusted expertise.
AHIA, it's about family.
Easy's gonna be with it. Oh, hey, all right, we're back. And thank you guys. We're here at Mi Familia at the Rim. And if you want to come on down and be part of our live audience, we will be here for another 35, 40 minutes.
Come baby.
And yeah, she's got her boys here,
my boys
Billy and Zeke.
Zeke.
Now Zeke. And are they playing any sports or anything this summer?
No.
No?
I put Billy in mariachi camp.
All right.
Yeah, he's my little green-eyed, güerito mariachi
Put
trumpet
him over
player.
there on. Trumpet player.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee, I like that.
He's pretty good.
Is he really?
El huerco, I just want him to sing now. Would you imagine?
Now we're gonna have to get him this summer to come over here and play the trumpet. Will you play the trumpet for us, Billy? Will you play the trumpet on the show?
Yeah.
You have it in the car? No, I'm just kidding.
He's like, I'm gonna take the one off the wall. I knew it.
He wants to pull one off the wall.
He said, I'll just get the one off the wall and I'll play that.
Well, you know, I wanted to congratulate you because I saw something on social media that you now again, for those of you that know, Maite is a teacher. And then not only that, but she just threw her hat in, was it a year ago, 2 years ago?
What? And which
Yeah,
hat?
I know, really. In
hat?
the acting hat.
Oh, it's been 3 years.
3 years she
It's been
threw
3
her
years.
hat in the acting arena, and she's considered an actress.
Yes.
And she's been in a couple films, and she's also a writer.
I am.
What do you like more? I think I've asked you this before, but I forgot. What do you like more, the writing or the acting?
I like the writing better.
You direct too?
I direct too.
Oh, snap! That's a trifecta.
Yeah, I direct
so
too.
what do you like out of the three?
I like the writing.
The writing, okay.
Yeah, that's when I can bring the
process
characters.
of writing, like by yourself or with a group?
By myself.
Okay.
I like it by myself. I'm one of those that doesn't like to work in groups.
Yeah, that's
I'm
that's
not
yeah.
I'm like, no, not like that. Let me do it.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, that's her too.
I love the idea. Yeah. I'm a team player. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm a team player. But if you do it wrong, I'm just like, quítate. Let me do it. Forget it.
See, it's
a characteristic in independent, strong women is what it is.
No, that's called a control freak, if you ask me. And that's what there
is a little bit of that control freak.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a good attribute to have.
Let's call it.
That's right. If you don't like it,
I would love to do it myself if I could.
Remember that, Vanessa.
You ain't my baby daddy. You get to tell me nothing.
You ain't my daddy. Don't tell me what to do.
You ain't my mama. No, seriously. See. Time out. Let me give you what's going on in my head right now.
I want to.
So our producer said, what did you say? Marty, what did you say, Marty? She said, she goes, only we could do it properly because you guys can't do it properly.
Right.
Is that a bunch of hogwash or what?
Mira, if you want it done right, you let us do it.
Okay.
If you want to do it a couple of times and then have to redo it, then we let you do it.
Okay, here's the deal. Have it ever occurred to y'all that us fellas really like y'all to, like, you know, we want to make y'all feel like, what's that word?
Needed?
Needed. Yes, that could be a good word. That's a good word. That's a really good word.
But you know what? That's fine. You can need us all you want, but let me just do it so I can do it right. You know what I mean? You need to let me do it so I can do it right.
My wife has a tendency to go ahead and just take over.
Yeah.
Something.
It's a leadership skill.
And I'll give her that. I'll give you that. It is a leadership, because she was in leadership. She was in leadership, and she was in the high tech club. Mm-hmm. So it formed her to be a great leader.
Yeah.
And that's why she was a leader at her old job. She was a boss. She comes from the corporate world, and she ran stuff. Now, I saw her run stuff at her work. Like, she was really good.
Déjame decirte algo. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you something. let me teach you something. Behind every successful man, is a strong woman.
Yes.
Okay? So, you are successful.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you why. Over there.
Yeah, she's I can't,
because she holds you together, Cleto.
She does. She does it a little loud sometimes, you know.
It's okay. That's another good attribute to have. Us loud women, we need to have our voices heard.
You know what's funny?
And we get in trouble for it?
No, seriously, yeah.
I get in trouble for it. You want me to speak up, but then you slap me for it on the hand.
She had this thing. Thank you.
Who said that?
Brad Smith. Thank you, Brad
Y'all
Smith.
Are not simple.
We are simple beings. We are simple.
We send you to the store.
It's easy to figure us out. It's like this.
No.
You know, let me give you a prime example. Okay?
Brad, what did you just do?
Here, let me give you No, let me give you an example of what he's trying to say. It's like we're simple, okay?
Let me put down my coffee. Let me concentrate on this.
Let's say you play Lynette, okay?
Okay.
You say you play Lynette, right? And then you just say, hey, I go, you want to watch the TV? You want to watch the TV? And you say, yes.
Right.
Okay, let's watch TV. While we're watching TV, I was simple enough to say, I want to watch TV. We're watching TV.
But I don't
all of a sudden, it's like, I want to talk. I want to talk. Let's talk. You know, I go.
I was like, this doesn't sound right. I don't like this. I don't like this scenario. I might not like what you chose to watch.
Okay.
He's making stuff up at this point.
Look here, prime example.
Okay.
So my wife, I was getting back to what my wife, she comes from the corporate world, right? And we had this conversation not too long ago. She was telling me how she would treat her employees. Like, she was like stern, right on them. But I mean, you know, she was right, you know, like
firm but fair.
If you don't get this done, you know, sas, you're out, you know, whatever. Yes. I'm like, man, you give them no leeway, no.
It leaves room for error.
Okay, it leaves room for error, but you know, you gotta give them a little time to catch on, to understand.
See, but
she tells me, she goes,
I'm gonna need another coffee for this conversation.
I told her I would never work for you. She goes, I would never hire you. Yep. I said, I would never work for you. She goes, I would never hire you.
It weeds out the weak.
Yeah, I guess.
And that's why I'm single.
And no sponsors.
No sponsors. I can pay for my own pedicure. But that's not the point. It's because they get into my DMs and they want to pick the wakala. You know? They're like, you need to paint them red. I'm like, I'll tell you what. If you want an opinion on my toenail color, you gotta throw some money in there, dude. Like, you can't just tell me what to do.
You want to sing? You gotta put some bling.
That's
you know what I mean?
Come on, just tell me what to do. You ain't my dad. Don't tell me what to do.
You gotta dance.
I pay my own bills.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I do have one and one.
Are you in the middle?
I'm in the middle.
Oh, wow.
But I'm technically the baby because my brother is like that half brother, you know?
Okay. What does he do?
I don't know what he does.
Okay.
Honestly, I think he works like on an oil rig or something, but
Oh, okay.
he's a rancher now.
And your sister, what's she do?
My sister is one of the managers at Worldwide Pest Control.
Oh.
She knows what bugs you. She's awesome. Anytime I have any problems, I just call her up. I'm like, hey, Myrna, I have this. Or if I don't know what an insect is, I'm like, I caught this. What is this? I take a picture and she knows. She's a bug lady.
My uncle, I was one of the former bosses of that.
Really?
Yeah, company.
It's a good company.
Actually, I think he helped start it, and then he got kicked out or something.
I don't know. They're under new ownership and whatnot, and so, yep.
Now, getting back to the acting and stuff, because congratulations, you got booked for a film. And what is the film about? Do you know?
I honestly don't know.
Okay,
I haven't, because I've never watched it, but I know it's season 3 of Kin, K-I-N, and I'm playing a high school teacher.
All right. And
So,
then where does it come out on? Is it like
I think it's on Apple TV.
Apple TV? Okay, cool.
Apple TV.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, Maite in the
Yay.
house. You know,
I get to play a teacher.
You know, right now, it feels like that scene in Coming to America. Right now, I'm washing lettuce, but soon I'll be on fries. And that's when the big bucks start coming in. So right now, we have Maite coming in. Pretty soon she's going to be just living in Hollywood.
No,
we're not going to see her anymore. She's going to be gone. But you know what? This show makes stars. This show makes stars. I mean, it's like from here, it's like the diving board into the world.
My son just laughed.
He probably did.
Yeah,
down here.
Yeah, those two are little actors too.
Are they?
They came out of my
I
rocking
saw
chair.
them in the rocking chair. That's right. You know,
little babies.
You know, everybody was in the rocking chair except me. And I was like, how come I wasn't in the rocking chair?
Don't go there.
Oh,
Cleto told me no.
I probably did. Yeah.
Yeah, Cleto's too busy.
Oh, Cleto probably couldn't see.
Maybe.
That's probably what it was.
Maybe.
Probably couldn't see at the time.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I asked you like about the acting. Now, when you're talking about a teaching job, you got a teaching gig. And how did someone approach you and say, "Hey, you want to be an actress?" Or did they come out and say, "Hey, come on, sit on this couch and take your shoes off or whatever"? Did they do all the Hollywood?
I'm trying to think of how it all started. I think it's just networking and knowing people.
Yeah.
I want to say it's Cleto's fault.
Mine.
No, it started off here, and then I got to know people and whatever, and then Albert Flores.
Albert, yes.
Albert Flores got me into some commercials. I did a documentary for nonprofit.
Okay, Albert is. Let me tell you really quick about Albert. I saw him in a picture the other day.
Oh, I know. He looks all like Baywatch.
He looks suave. Is that Photoshop or
it's AI?
It's AI. I was like, dude.
He does that to my pictures too, and I'm like, ooh, I look good. I'm gonna use this one and that one.
I looked at him. I said, dang, I want his hair.
Yeah, he's all tanned up and stuff.
He's shaved, trimmed, the whole nine. I was like, wow, this guy.
Yeah, that's AI right there. AI is tricky. Oh my goodness.
See, you thought it was tricky without AI. It's like I remember a friend of mine said, I saw him one time. He goes, "Yeah, I'm going out with this girl. I met her on Facebook." And I said, "Really?" And he goes, "Yeah." And later, I kid you not, this was about 7:30. And then I saw him like at 9:30, and he was at my friend's house. And I go, "What are you doing here?" He goes, "How'd your date go?" Bro, the picture she posted on her profile is not her.
No.
I said, he said, "I go, why?" He goes, "Bro, in her picture, she looked like the girl from Rush Hour 2, the Asian one." And I go, and she's Mexican, bro. But like, not even Mexican. Like, she looked more like Filipino.
So here's a trick, guys. Wow. Okay, here's a trick. If you're talking to somebody that you met online, you have to FaceTime them at least once before you go on a date.
Okay.
Just once.
Tricks of the trade.
Just FaceTime them because, híjole, yeah, some of these guys, I'm sorry, they get mad because we use filters. I mean, now we have AI. Guys, I'm sorry, but your sunglasses and your facial hair are your filters. Because some of these men without sunglasses, you're like, put them back on. Or even if they wind up shaving and you're like, who is that? It's total.
What's a deal breaker for you on a blind date?
Height.
They got to be tall.
Yeah, or at least my height.
At least
like,
your height, yeah.
I gotta look at your eyes, you know.
I'm all.
If I'm talking to you like this and I gotta hug you down here, hi, mijo. Like, no thanks. No.
You know, like this. Come here, let's get in the picture.
If I gotta pick you up to give you a hug or a kiss, no. I'm sorry, no. Mm-mm.
You're like, I want to pick you up for that. Let's do a quick roll call. Oh my gosh.
Me and my no friends over here that I can't see. Let's see. Let's see. No, hombre, tengo AT&T. Hasta eso, I'm telling you.
Stephanie Chavez.
Oh yeah, I'm busy. June 21st. You're right. I'm gonna be doing the basketball.
Well, see, I got asked to, babe, am I available to do that June 21st? Because she asked me to be a celebrity guest. I can't play, but I could be a celebrity guest to go down for the Red Wolves.
I can't play either.
I can't play either. Me and Michael just comment. Let us comment on the game. That'd be great.
And I have bad knees because I used to play basketball.
See,
so yeah,
I used to play basketball back in the day.
I mean, unless you want me to stand there and be post and then like that's it. But I have the tendency of my upper body moving before my lower body, and so no.
Yeah, I used to be able to run, not anymore.
Debbie Diaz says I'll try to
pop back in. Hey Debbie, how you doing? I haven't seen. That's my friend from school. I haven't seen Debbie in a long minute.
Valerie, she goes, that's why I don't post filtered pics. No, but she has all the air blowing.
Oh, man.
You know what? Now that my hair's down, I'm going to go get
my refill. We got a fan here. I got big fans here now.
Oh, yeah.
And you got to do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Because I got to do mine, too. It's like, it's Valerie like this. She gets like.
You're going to blow your little pelitos? Yeah?
She's like this. Just doing this.
The hair.
And she got like 1 million views. I'm like, what?
That's how I do my feet pictures. I get 1 million views over stupid feet. I do not have Boost Mobile.
Boost Mobile? Who said that, Rocky?
No, Michael.
Oh, Michael.
She said, just shove. I'll use your elbows, right? When they go for a shot, we have some boxers playing. Ooh.
Nice.
See, I'm going to get hurt. I always get hurt. I'm the clumsy one. Like, I learned that.
I used to love playing basketball.
I know, Valerie, they have a fan here. I'm looking right at it. I'm going to do it after the show. I'm going to do it, and then I'll post it. So I can hop on this Valerie blowing hair trend.
No, it's a blow. See, that was so funny when you said that. It was a trend. Her just blow. It's like this. And her hair just blowing in the wind. She's in a balcony, and it looked like a typhoon was going.
Listen, I need a really strong fan. I have a lot of hair, a long hair, and it's thick. So there's that.
Oh. Pepe said a woman can make you great, but she can make your life miserable.
True.
He's blessed. He has a great wife. You know, I saw something the other day. And he says she doesn't watch the show, so that's even better. Now, here's the deal. I saw something yesterday that was pretty interesting. Tom Brady, they were calling him the GOAT. Because he's the GOAT on the field and the GOAT off the field, because they had he met with his divorce attorney.
Okay.
And his wife said she wanted half of his estate.
Smart woman.
Smart woman, right?
I would take more than half, but yeah.
She wanted half of his estate. And guess what? He put everything in his mom's name. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. The GOAT. That's Tom Brady. Tom Brady. Woo!
See, a mama's boy, forget it. No. Yep, I see that.
You put that.
That's why everything's in Lynette's name.
What are you talking about?
Right?
What are you talking about?
Everything's in Lynette's name, and you don't even know.
It's in Lynette's name. My mom's gone. I mean, it's like, Mom, it's in Lynette's name. Everything is in Lynette's name.
And he crosses his arms. Tell me how you really feel.
I'm not Tom Brady. I was just saying that. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hey, if you're looking for a house and you're looking to get out of your house, we have the right person for you. Margaret Sandoval, our very own realtor. You want to give her a call. She works very, very hard to go ahead and find you the best deal you want, that you're looking for. Economy, if you're looking for, space, if you're looking for just a place of your own that you can just make brand new memories in, she's got you covered. All you have to do is give her a call. She will work day and night to make sure that you are satisfied with your purchase. Not only that, but do it at a highest standard, meaning finding you the most economical house and get you that's on the market today and get you the best deal. So give Margaret Sandoval a call today. She's waiting by the phone. Thanks. If you want the best movie experience, you have to go to City Based Cinema. It is my theater, and I want to invite each and every one of you to come on out. Not only they make you feel welcome, they treat you like family. Brad Smith and the crew really know how to do it right. If you want that state-of-the-art experience in a movie with the surround sound, you want to go to City Based Cinema. They got reclining chairs, right? I mean, you got a comfortable experience all the way through. Not to mention a full-on bar right when you walk in as you're waiting for your movie. They got TVs so you can see a game or two. Also, they have a concession stand that you do not want to miss. It's like no other. They have your regular popcorn, nachos, and candy, but they also have barbacoa and Big Red, not to mention Takis, pizza, and corn dogs. So you want to make sure to get your snacks before, and a comfortable recliner and the state-of-the-art sound system. You are set. City-based cinema. Don't go for your first time experience. If you have never been there, go check it out. It's my theater, and now it's yours. Back, everybody. We are here at Mi Familia at the Rim. You're watching the Where's Cleto show. I'm with my co-host today, Maite Ruiz.
Good morning.
Who is not only a teacher, she is also an actress, director, and writer, and soon to be, or actually now, part of the SeaWorld family.
I am part of the marketing admin.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Do you have any time off, any breaks?
Yeah, right now.
When do you start over there?
Where?
Or you already started?
I already started.
Oh,
I started actually before school ended.
Okay.
I started like that weekend.
What made you want to do that?
I don't know. Just wanted to do something different.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, and I saw that and I was like, you know what? Let me see what this is about.
That's a good company to work for.
It is. It's super fun. I get to like talk to people, and I'm a kid magnet. So all these little kids come up to me and they start talking to me, and it's so much fun.
And the reason I was bringing that up is because I wanted to talk a little bit about, like for a teacher, you knew at a young age. When did you know you wanted to be a teacher?
Okay, I didn't want to be a teacher.
No. Wow.
Because my mom was an educator.
Okay.
And so we were dragged into everything she did. If she stayed after school, so did we. If she was grading papers at home, so were we. And so it consumed her life. And so I thought to myself, you know what? That's something I'm not going to do. I was supposed to be a pharmacist.
Okay.
So I did. I got my pharmacy tech. I still am. But it wasn't until I had my daughter that I was like, you know what? I need to do something that can benefit her schedule and mine. And so I went the easiest route, something that's in the genes. So I'm a 4th generation teacher.
Okay.
So yeah, it's super easy for me. I don't have to like lesson plan or think out of the box. It just comes naturally to me.
Someone asked me the other day, I was doing a podcast and they said, Cleto, if you weren't doing stand-up comedy, what would you be doing? And I said, and I've said this answer before years ago. I said, I don't know why, but I think I'd want to be a pastor.
A pastor.
A preacher.
I can see that.
And I really have this true love for people. I really do. And now it's like years ago, and I bring up Brother Leo Garza because he's a pastor.
Okay.
And I've talked to him. As a matter of fact, I talked to him yesterday or the day before. Yesterday, I think. I talked to him, and I called him because I was watching this thing on Billy Graham.
Okay.
And I was watching his movie. It was his documentary. And he was called The America's Pastor. And, people just loved him. His messages were always simple. I couldn't stand when my dad would watch him growing up. And he was on TV. I was like, oh, this is so boring. Oh, my God. But now I'll see him on Reels because I liked one of them. And now they come up all the time. And I'm like, oh. And I'm just like, I look at it and I cannot scroll down. And if I scroll down, I know I'm in a dark place. So I'll read it and I'm like, man, whatever he says, that I'm dealing with that day. Like so I reached out to Brother Leo and I was like, when did you know you were called to be a pastor kind of thing? And I had just been like he's been tugging at me. And when I met Lynette, when she invited me to go to her church, it was a storefront church Never been to really church. I didn't have I've never gone to a church like that before. And we're there, and we even got married in this little church. And and I remember one day she asked me she invited me 3 times to go to church. I said no. I kept making up excuses.
Yeah.
Finally, she goes, "All right, you know what? Hey, I invited you. I asked you. If you didn't want to come, that's cool. If that's not you, I told you I want a godly man. If that ain't you, I'm gonna go on." And I'm like, "I wish you the best. I'll pray for you." I'm like, "Oh wait, hold on, hold on." So this is over, and I'm like, "Okay, I'll go." So I went, and I went for 3 weeks. Didn't pay attention to one word the pastor said because I thought they just wanted my money, whatever. And then I was there, and then the one day that I go, man, if I'm gonna be coming, I might as well listen. And that day I listened, and next thing you know, I'm over there at the altar, and I don't know what happened. She's in my mom and dad, and they hug me. And now I was at the altar, and I remember getting up. I remember feeling so excited about this new Jesus I found. Yeah. And then I wanted to go tell all my friends at the comedy club, hey, you know about Jesus? I found out nobody wanted to know about Jesus. And they were like making fun of me. And I was so mad because they made fun of me so bad. And I was at church like this on Sunday. And my wife goes, why are you sitting down like that? You know, I go, Jesus didn't hear me. What do you mean? I go, I told him to strike their lips down with lightning. He didn't do nothing. He just let them talk about me. She goes, and then she goes and drops this on me. So you're upset that your little friends made fun of you. She goes, did they put nails in your hands and your feet? And I was like, oh, I gotta be all like that and say all that. So we actually we got a money shot here, a food shot here. So yes. Are you hungry, Maite? Because I am. I want to go ahead and bring this. I want to continue this conversation because one of the things I realized is the fact that, you know, I was there at that church, and I'll never forget the pastor's wife was preaching, and she said, she pointed at me out of everybody. This is like my third time there. She goes, you are going to minister to many. I'm like, who? I go, not me. I said, nah. I told my wife, she goes, tell her about me or what? Am I going to be a DJ? What's going on? And I was kind of like freaking out. And here it is, like later on, it's like God's been tugging at my heart to do some certain things. And I've been ministering at different churches, you know, and it's been kind of crazy. It's been neat because I love it when I'm up there. And, you know, even more so than doing stand-up. And I thought that would never happen.
Hey, will you do me a favor? Mm-hmm. Will you pray over that?
Yes, I will.
I love when Cleto prays over food.
Thank you, Father. Bless this food we're about to receive. And thank you for this wonderful day, Lord. And just let it be the nourishment to our bodies. Give you praise and glory in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
There you have it, guys. Look at this. Look at this, guys.
Look at that cheese, too.
It's National Cheese Day is what Maite told me. So I said, you know what? What better way than cheese enchiladas?
Yum.
You know? So
yum.
Help yourself, Maite.
Oh, I am. I'm very cheesy. I love cheese. Cheese on everything.
Oh my God.
Is it hot? No? Oh, those are delicious, guys. Super good. Super good.
You can taste the cheese. It's just really good. I mean, it's like the sauce.
The sauce is really good.
It's got a nice little kick to it.
It does. It has a little kick to it.
Nice, thank you. That's good. Appreciate it. Nice little kiss. Yeah. God, so I was watching the Billy Graham documentary, and I was really taken in by his word is just being so simple and everything. But it's about, you know, the fact that he went everywhere. It's just, you know, I was telling, you know, Pastor Leo was saying, he goes, you know, he judges people. He could see people have the fruit of the Spirit. Yeah. And, you know, it's sometimes, you know, as you know, when you're going through life, you got these different changes, you know, you're getting older. Some people are coming to that end of the mark, and, you know, and you got people like myself dealing with health issues and, you know, and all that kind of stuff, you know, it's like you're dealing with it and you're kind of like, okay, where do I go from here? What is it, you know, and like I posted last night, something that was in my heart that, you know,
I saw that.
It's like you're going through a storm and you feel like you don't have a way out, but you do.
You do.
And I remember when I went through my storm the very first time, I went. It was part of my testimony. I mean, I was devastated. I was blindsided. I caught my ex cheating on me, and it just threw my world for a loop. And I felt like I was just in a twister I couldn't get out of, and I was just broken.
Yeah,
And
lessons.
I was broken, and I remember I was like, I had nothing. I didn't have a relationship with Christ. I knew of him.
Right.
I was Catholic. I was, at the time. I mean, but I wasn't practicing. I didn't go to church. I didn't, I just went on the Easter and Christmas, pay my $5. I'm good.
Yeah.
That was it. And, but that was where I was. And, I was so broken. I was so hurt that I felt like I couldn't move forward. And I remember coming home from a gig in Del Rio, coming home from a gig in Del Rio at Diamond Lils.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a killer set, but I was up there venting. F this, madre. I mean, it was when I was dirty.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, just all that. And I remember getting home and I remember praying. I remember going under my sheet in my bed. I was so ashamed because I was going to go to God and say, okay, God. And this, I kid you not, I remember my prayer. If you're there, help me because I'm dying. If you're there, this is me telling the Almighty God himself. If you're there, help me because I'm dying here. And 2 days later, I met Lynette.
There you go. And
I was like, I thought at first because I said, if you're there, hook me up because I'm hurting here, And I thought I was missing a female in my life. I was missing D1, but it was more I was missing him.
Yeah.
And then when I found that out, I was like, wow, that changed the course of my life, and to the point where everything changed. I mean, I just changed. I felt for him, and I was grateful. And then now it's more so like, okay, Lord, when I went through COVID, that was another meeting with him.
I remember.
When you're about to meet your maker and you don't know if you're walking out of that hospital, they had me, I'm looking at the doctor's face and I can see they have no cure for me. They have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
They don't even know what to tell me.
Right.
And I was like, Lord, I was tired. I had this airflow mask on my face. I'm giving my wife hey, tell the kids and I love you for the rest of my life. I'll check in on y'all. She goes, this is my wife. I'm telling her on my deathbed, I'm telling her that I love you. And she goes, stop. That's not faith. Stop. I go, babe, you don't understand. I'm the one going through this. Just stop. I'll hang up on you. I go, babe, how are you going to hang up on me? I go, I'm telling you right now. Tell the kids. She goes, click. Yep. She hung up on me.
I would have too.
I go, how are you going to hang up on me? She calls me back. She goes, are you done? She goes, listen to me. And this is the part that got me. She goes, look, I will have faith for the both of us. I will hold your arm up so you can hold that sword. But you're not leaving. God did not put you here to take you away. And she goes, you got stuff to do. And I'm trying not to get emotional because that got me. It got me. And it was like,
this is relationship goals, right? Yeah. Here. Right here.
This
I always tell them that too.
You want to know about your ride or die. It's like you hear something like that at that moment. And I was like, did she just hang up on me? And she did. And I was like, she was like, I'm not having that. You got to have faith. You got to have faith, babe. Yep. You got to have faith. And I said, okay. But I had no energy. And that's what it was. I had no energy. And sure enough, it was interesting because that night, I thought it was it. I said, God, if this is it, let's do it now because I'm tired. I can't. My oxygen level is supposed to be at 99.
Something like that.
It was at 48.
Ay, Cleto.
48. So here I am. So here I. Anyway, long story short,
We always do
I know.
this.
Long story short, it was something. I didn't make any deals with God at the time, like but I just wanted to get home, and I remember that night I was at 2 o'clock in the morning. And this is part of my testimony. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm looking at the Olympics that I saw all day. Now, keep in mind, when I first got there, that first night, I'm there breathing, and I hear a lady crying in the hallway. And I said, "What's going on?" Told my nurse, "What's going on?" A lady lost her husband due to COVID. Now, I'm like, I hadn't slept for. So then I asked the nurse, "What are the chances of me getting out of here?" And the nurses have to be so immune to everything in there,
Right.
because they lose people all the time. They don't even want to know your name, but they do. And I go, I go, "What are the chances of me getting out of here?" I kid you not, the nurse goes, "About 50-50 maybe."
Honest, yeah.
I'm like, "You want more ice?" I'm like, "No, I want a banana split. I want to go out big,
Yeah.
So I come around. I said, "Cool." I said, "You know what? This is the deal. I want to go ahead and." So I stayed awake for 2 days, 2 straight days, because I was afraid to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because if I was afraid I was gonna wake up. Sure enough, that night I remember I was watching the show The Chosen, and that one scene of the paralyzed man kept coming up, and he's by the pool, and the Lord comes and says, "Do you want to get healed? Do you want to get better?" He goes, "You don't understand, sir. I have nobody to put me in the pool." It's not what I asked. "Do you want to get healed? Because what I got is better than that." And he goes, "Do you want to get healed?" He goes, "Yes." Then pick up your mat and walk. So here I was. I'm in my room by myself. Now, COVID plays tricks with you, because I was in there and I heard an audible, "Do you want to get well?" And I'm like, I believe it. Who's here? Who's here? And then I hear it again. I go, "Oh man, I'm losing it now. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind now." And sure enough, I heard it now again. I was like, "Oh my gosh." I just start bawling, because I know this is the Lord. I said, "Lord," and then I'm giving the Lord excuse. They told me 50-50. I have a chance to get out here. He said, "It's not what I asked. Do you want to get healed?" I said, "Yes." As soon as I said yes, Maite, I fell in the deepest sleep I ever felt in my life. And they woke me up the next day at 5. They woke me up. I haven't slept for 2 days.
Right.
They woke me up at 5 o'clock the next afternoon, because they thought I was dead. Because they were giving me needles, they were giving me shots, and I wasn't even flinching. They actually said I had a smile on my face. I don't know. I was that peaceful.
Okay.
I got up, and I had an energy to fight, an energy to move, an energy to, and I said, "Okay, now I know." I was like, "You know what, Lord? From this day forth, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you the glory on everything I do from this day forth." And that was it. That was the only deal I made. And, but guys, sorry. Oh, he's just talking to Maite. I don't even just talking to Maite. But anyway, Maite, thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate it. It's our time for a final thought. Oh, you know what? We got a Loteria night here Wednesday. What's today? Oh, today's Wednesday. Tonight here, Mi Familia, $25.
Ooh.
It's $35. It comes with a meal and 2 drinks. It's $35. So come on down, and they up the ante. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So Loteria right here in Mi Familia at the Rim.
What's your favorite card on
15
Loteria?
rounds of Loteria.
What's your favorite card on Loteria?
Cover all.
No, your card.
Loteria. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too.
No?
Yeah, it comes with an appetizer, 2 drinks, and 15 rounds of bingo. Yeah, so if you have nothing to do, Maite,
right?
Tonight's is nice. This is a spot.
All ages are welcome?
I believe so. I believe all ages are welcome, yeah.
Sweet.
What's your final thought?
My final thought is enjoy your kids while they're at home for the summer. I know as a teacher, everybody's like, "Oh, you get to rest." No. I have kids too. Right? So it's like tag you're it, but no, yeah, I'll tag myself, I'm it again. But yeah, no, enjoy your kids while you have them at home for the summer because they grow so fast. And I'm just realizing like I'm gonna have a junior and an 8th grader, and then sooner or later they won't be in the house anymore.
I know.
So embrace the noises.
Embrace them. That's true. And my final thought, guys, is you know what? We're trying. You know what? And again, thank you everybody for watching. We appreciate it. And congratulations to Vanessa getting a new gig.
Yes.
And thank you to my producers, to the strong women that they are, Marty and Lynette.
Yes.
they run the show. I mean, how can I say? Other than that, guys, my final thought is, you know what? Let's help. Let's really, really help Maite find a sponsor for the pedicure. All right, guys, we really want to help her find a pedicure sponsor. So reach out to Maite.
That's hilarious.
Guys, have a good one. God bless y'all. Take care. We'll see y'all. No, not tomorrow. Friday at Pepe's.
Ooh, yes.
All right, guys. We'll see. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, not Friday. We're not going to do a show on Friday because we'll be out of town. So we'll see you on Monday back here at Me Familia at the Rim. All right, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in. We'll see y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.